Hey everybody, how you doing out there? It's Chris here coming at you from Double Barrel Podcast down here in none other than the Tombstone Tavern. Well, tonight we have a great fresh crack for you. And tonight we also pay tribute to the late Val Kilmer, aka Doc Holliday, as we know and love him down here in the tavern. Tonight we are doing none other than the World Whiskey Society's 6-year Doc Holliday Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Now, that was a mouthful, sorry. This bad boy clocks in at 118 proof. They have a 6, 8, 10, and I do believe they also have a 12. But tonight we are doing a fresh crack on the 6. Now, let's get ready for that cork pop here. That's a pretty good cork pop. I like that cork pop. And I love that cork. That cork, check that thing out. That is pretty sick. Okay, smells good. Now, I've never had any of the Doc Hollidays, and I'm super excited for this, but to those of you out there, my wife and I have had the esteemed pleasure of meeting Val Kilmer on 2 separate occasions, both at the Salt Lake City Comic-Con / FanX. Both times I got to speak with him for at least 5 to 10 minutes. The one time it felt like it was almost like 20 minutes. This individual grew up watching his movies, grew up knowing him from Tombstone, and just an amazing guy. His wife was there, amazing lady, just super, super personable, and just an awesome individual to talk to. Really feel fortunate that I got to meet him, my wife as well. My wife loves him from, as Mad Mardigan, for those of you out there, the Mad Mardigan fans, as Willow. But let's get in to this Doc Holliday 6-year. Beautiful amber coloring. Getting some good spice notes. Not a lot other than spice notes. Let's dig in. Cheers. And Val Kilmer, may you rest in peace, sir. Thank you for all that you've done for us. We'll see you again. Oh, okay. Up front, very earth tone with a little bit of a fruit mix in there. Good earth notes in there, though. However, though, about 3/4 of the way back, though, very kind of like this spice bomb. I can't even depict it other than it's almost kind of just like your typical bourbon spice. Just kind of goes poof right there. And then it dies back off into like an oak, kind of like almost like a grass note flavor. This is a very in-depth bourbon. Okay. Again, we're getting good earth tones, though, but we're still getting some good cherry notes in there. I want to say there's another fruit note in there. It's not apricot, though, and I'm having a hard time finding it. Good undertone, kind of like a good sawgrass note in there a little bit. And it's just good oak, a little bit of smoke on that one. Again, solid. I like it. It's taming itself down a little bit, definitely on the spice note. So I'm not as concerned about the spice. For a 118, though, it's a solid bourbon. I like this one. This is a good one. Let me know your guys' comments and thoughts on this one. If anybody's tried the 8 or 10 year as well, or even the 12 year that I've heard about, let me know which one was your favorite. But as always, down here at the Tombstone Tavern, never drink and drive, never mix jams and alcohol. And for all of us here at Double Barrel Podcast, we say to you guys, have a great night. Val Kilmer, to you and your family, thank you again for all the wonderfulness you brought into this world. Have a great night and stay safe.